Hi, myself Om Prakash Varna, infertility reversal coach. In this today's video, I'm going to share you 6 myths and facts about the infertility. Education, qualification, and all other degrees doesn't matter. Every aspiring parent who are facing the war against infertility should learn these basic 6 myths and facts to overcome this war and enjoy the parenthood. Without having this basic knowledge, even after having high qualification, people are wasting their money, time, and health, my dear friends, in this race. Contrary to this, there are some people who are investing their time, money to learn this, and they are overcoming this war against infertility within a less span of time. In this video, I'm going to share you 6 myths and facts about infertility through which you can learn how to minimize your inputs and maximize your outputs, which have become necessity for every aspiring parent who are fighting the war against infertility. Now coming to the 6 myths about the infertility. Here which brings me to present you the first myth. Myth number 1 is infertility is always a woman's problem. My dear friends, it is not always a women problem. Across the globe, the people who are facing this infertility can be categorized into 3 categories. Out of all, 1/3 cases are responsible with male issues. Second, 1/3 are responsible with female issues. And remaining 1/3 that is responsible for both male and female has got a challenges. So understand this myth. Don't always blame only female and don't touch her. So go with a thorough medical checkup and understand and start right medical intervention, then you can win the war against infertility. Here with me presenting the second myth, that is infertility is a very rare condition. My dear friends, nowadays infertility is not at all a rare condition. According to the recent WHO survey, across the globe 10 to 15% world population are suffering with infertility. So now you can understand it is as common as cold, flu and fever. So you need to understand at the same time all medical treatments are affordable and accessible to each and everyone. So you should have a right mindset and start the right treatment at the right time. Here which brings me the third myth about the infertility. That is only older women experience this infertility. My dear friends, for infertility, age is one of the factor, but don't consider age is the only factor, my dear friends. There are so many other factors like hormonal imbalance, genetical condition, medical condition and lifestyle. There are cases people who are at the older age won the war against infertility, and there are still cases people who are at the lower age below 30 still are fighting this war against infertility. So my dear friends, don't mistake that age is always the only factor for infertility. Here which brings me the fourth myth. Coming to the fourth myth, infertility is always a permanent condition. My dear friends, nothing is permanent on this planet. Even human beings are also not permanent. So how can you conclude that this infertility is a permanent? It is absolutely temporary, my dear friends, absolutely temporary. With a right intervention, many couples who are facing the war against infertility are blessed with a child with a proper intervention and proper medical treatment, especially at the right time and especially at the right mindset. The right mindset is very crucial, my dear friends. If you don't have the mindset, you will shift the mindset that it is a permanent condition, it is a permanent symptom, then you will never get a treatment. Even if you get a treatment, that will not work because you have already fixed in your mind. Here which brings me the fifth myth, that stress causes infertility. My dear friends, as of now, there are no scientific evidence that stress causes infertility. In fact, contrary to that, the infertility gives rise psychological emotional burden which gives in turn a stress. So don't consider that stress is always a reason for infertility. Here which brings me the sixth myth. People take it granted concludes that adopting a child or going for surrogacy is the only option when they are facing the challenge of infertility. My dear friends, no doubt adopting a child or going for surrogacy are the options, but they are not the only options, my dear friends. The fact is, still, when you go for a right medical intervention based on the condition, when you understand exactly what is the root cause for your infertility, because there are hundreds of cases, hundreds of root causes, so it varies from every individual. Don't take it granted that one is take it granted for everyone. So there are hundreds of reasons for 100 individuals. So you need to understand what is the root cause and you need to start the treatment, my dear friends. So herewith I am presenting the most common 6 myths about this infertility. Hope you can learn from this and avoid this same and you can win the war. So my request, don't be roaming around these 6 myths and waste your time, money and health. Come out from these 6 myths and definitely you are going to win the war against infertility. Wish you all the best. Thank you for watching this video. If you feel it is making some sense, you can share it to your near and dear. And also, if you want a complete clarity about the war, winning the war against infertility, you can click the link and you can book a one-on-one personalized call with me, which is absolutely a complimentary 10 minutes call. Without any hesitation, you can share your all inputs in one-on-one 10 minutes personalized Zoom call with me. Thank you.